You can see that even though we stopped, some of the ribbon came out kind of funny, but this whole thing was sort of neat up. And when we start the neck, it's not going to match up. Just start the 2x2 rib. Don't even worry about what's underneath it. It's not going to match, but when you flip the turtleneck over, it won't show. And then we did about another dozen rows. It depends on how long you want the neck to be, but you just sort of, as soon as it looks long enough to you, however bulky you want it, and then you just bind off. And I suggest using a larger needle to bind off because you want it really loose. You want to be able to flip the collar without messing it up too much. So these are on the size 7. We're going to use these sort of holiday-ish size 8s. And so we're going to bind off in the patterns. And you get the most adorable turtleneck t-shirt. And if you want to jazz it up a little, you can add a little accessory. I made some little sleeves that you could just go on. Just to
Look, sleeves for your tissue box cover.
Alright, now Marty, it is your turn. You're going to make
Mom, I don't care.
little bag.
I'm in the middle of solving a whole bunch of things.
Gift bag. Only the greatest squares are knit and not crocheted. Where do we start? Well, we're going to start with cast on, and most people know how to cast on, but I think for this purpose, we do need a crochet hook. I think this is the best way to go. Though, if you're crochet averse, which is why you might be doing this, go ahead and cast on using regular double-pointed needles. But this is how I like to do it. We're going to make a chain with the tail hanging to the left. And with a crochet hook, we pull up a loop. We pull one more loop through this loop, and then we're going to do 12 single crochets into this loop. We can pull this little tail here, and the whole thing closes up. We get a nice little ring. This allows us to do as many chains as we need to into the loop without having to try and cram them in. And from here, we just start knitting. You don't have to touch the crochet hook again. So what we're going to do is pick up 2 more stitches so we have a total of 3 stitches on our needle. 1, 2. And now we're going to work in garter stitch, knitting 3 rows. After that, I want you to bind off the 3 stitches. And we do that by just knitting, knitting, and passing over, then knit and pass over. We have 1 stitch left. So we do what I like to consider a 1-stitch I-cord. All we're doing, we have a stitch on our right needle, we stick our left needle in front, so we're in position to knit.
So you're essentially knitting through the back loop.
Exactly. So you don't have to push your stitches around, you can use normal needles. When you've done 9 stitches, we're going to form the first corner between petals. 6 of those will be the active corners of the granny square, and 3 of them will become part of the next petal.
Okay.
We're going to pick up 3 stitches from our 12-stitch cast on. We're not skipping any stitches in the loop, just go ahead, turn your work, and I want you to knit 2 stitches and then knit 2 together. And that's just going to decrease one of the I-cord stitches into the petal. We turn our work, and we pick up a loop from the next stitch on the I-cord. We can bring our yarn around back, and then just knit those 2 stitches together. We repeat that the 3rd time, working back, picking up 1 more stitch, and then just bind off and repeat. Rinse and repeat all the way around. And what we get is, we'll have 4 petals total when we're done, but on the last petal, instead of doing the 9, because we have 3 that become part of the petal, we only need 2 stitches. We only need 6 stitches for the corner. And then we can just take that stitch, take 1 loop from the next petal, and knit the 2 together. From there, you just cut your yarn and pull through, and your center petal is done.
Okay. So you pull it through, it's joined, and you've got your first square.
What?
What are you doing?
All of them?
Why?
If I was bored.
But you can put me.
Oh.
That's what I said.
Let me finish this.
The evidence was right on the floor. Right there.
Put your broom away for life. Get the 5 times the thing with Snipper Sweeper. Unlike a broom, which can leave dirt behind, Snipper dry cloths trap and lock dirt away for a clean you can see.
Justice is served.
Visible clean. 1 of the 5 times Snipper has cleaned a home you need.
This is real life couple, Beth and Ron, who were matched on eharmony.com.
It seemed to me that all the other sites, it was pretty much just the same as like going trolling at the bar, except you were in your own house.
Why did they choose eHarmony after trying other sites?
That was the one site that people were very serious about finding their mate. She was pretty and beautiful smile and everything I was looking for.
Discover what Beth and Mark found. Log on today and review your matches for free.
For mold and mildew and soap scum. Timex hardcore clean.
Let me tell you about a very important phone call I made. When I got my Medicare card, I realized I needed an AARP Medicare supplement insurance card too.
One simple call gave me the chance to talk to a personal health insurance advisor.
To answer all my questions about Medicare supplement plans.
If you're already on or eligible for Medicare, call now to find out how an AARP Medicare Supplement Insurance Plan, insured by United Healthcare Insurance Company, helps you pay some of the 20% of your medical expenses not covered by Medicare Part B. That can save you thousands of dollars. These are the only Medicare Supplement Insurance plans exclusively endorsed by AARP, a name you trust. When you call now, we'll send you this free information kit, plus this free guide to understanding Medicare.
I can keep my own doctor and choose my own hospital.
Now you don't need a referral to see a specialist. Call 1-800-296-2782 now. The Health Insurance Advisor is ready.
Hey, welcome back. I'm Vicki Hull. Today our Christmas is Kitsch-tastic, and I'm here with Marnie McLean. Marnie, what was your biggest challenge when you were converting crochet into knit?
Well, crochet and knit aren't quite the same. Knit tends to curl a little bit. It's also a little denser and has a bit more body, so I really needed to work with stitches that weren't going to curl and really have their own substance to them.
Okay, and you've done just that when we were making these granny squares for this really cute gift bag. And we've started right here, and they look crocheted, but they're not, they're knit. And we made this little flower right here, and now we're gonna work on the outer edge. Later, we'll come up and work with the garter stitch.
We start with a slip knot, and we put that on our needle, and then we got 2 more stitches so we can start the next one. I'm going to do this with this provisional cast on. I slip my needle through the loop, I pull up a loop, I come through down on the other side, and pull up another loop. This gives me 3 stitches. From here, it's exactly the same technique I did before. I'm going to knit 3 rows, bind off, chain 9. Go and do the next petal in the same loop. And when we do that, we get something that looks like this. The only difference is we do chain 9 at every corner.